Hey everyone! Today, we're going to dive into a really fascinating question. What if you could take your most complex ideas and turn them into these beautiful, clean animations just by describing them? We're going to look at a tool that promises to do exactly that. And get this, no coding required. So let me ask you this. Have you ever been there just staring at some complicated formula or a really technical concept and thinking, man, if only I could actually see this in motion? You know, for a class presentation, a YouTube video, or maybe just to wrap your own head around it. Because if you've ever tried to do it, you know the old way is just a total headache. It usually means you need to know a ton of Python, you have to deal with this messy local software setup using things like FFmpeg, and honestly, the learning curve is just incredibly steep. It's a huge time sink. It can kill your creativity before you even get started. But just imagine for a second, what if you could just bypass all of that? What if you could create these super precise, really elegant animations just by, well, describing what you want to see, using plain, simple language? Well, that's exactly where this new tool called AnimG comes into play. It's an AI-powered creator for what are called Manim videos, which you might have seen online. They're pretty famous for their clean, elegant style, especially for explaining math concepts. So what is it exactly? Well, AnimG is this online tool that runs on a generative Manim engine. And here's the magic trick. It takes your simple text descriptions and turns them into animations by writing all of that complicated Python code for you. And yeah, they're not shy about it. It's positioned as the leading Manim AI tool out there. That's a pretty bold claim, right? But its whole purpose is to transform your words into these precise animations, basically unlocking a whole new way for people to explain their ideas. And this is the real game changer. There's no installation needed. You create, you edit, you render everything right there in your browser. That huge wall we just talked about, that barrier to entry, poof, it's gone. Okay, so the big question is, how does this actually work? It might sound like magic, but when you break it down, the process is actually incredibly straightforward. It's all about empowering your idea, not getting you lost in the technical stuff. So first up, you just describe what you want. Something simple like show a circle turning into a square. Then the AI creates a detailed plan. They call it a spec for you to look over. Once you say, yep, looks good, it generates the code and renders the video up in the cloud. And finally, you watch it. If it's not quite right, you can ask for changes and just keep iterating until it's perfect. Now, one of the smartest things about this tool, I think, is that it's designed for pretty much everyone. It gives you two totally different ways to create, one for absolute beginners and another for the seasoned pros who really want to get their hands dirty. So on one side, you've got the AI chat. You literally just talk to it, describe your idea, and it does all the heavy lifting for you. No coding needed at all. But on the other side, there's the playground. So if you already know Manim and you want total control, you can just jump right in and write the code yourself. It really does cater to everyone. Okay, so this is the crucial part. How do you get the best possible animation from the AI? Because, the quality of your description, your prompt, really matters. And this is a great breakdown of what to focus on. Don't just say show a shape. No, say show a red circle that smoothly transforms into a blue square and make it take 3 seconds. You gotta be specific about colors, timing, camera angles, how things are laid out in the scene. The more detail you feed the AI, the better your final video is going to be. And that really is the core mission of a tool like this. It's the perfect bridge. It takes that simple idea you have, maybe just a single sentence, and it connects it to the incredibly powerful world of Manim animation, without forcing you to cross that scary technical chasm all by yourself. Which brings us to a final thought to leave you with. If all those technical barriers were just gone, and you could animate any idea, any formula, any concept, just by describing it, what would you create first?